So we are back with our resident guru, Justin. And today we're actually going to go through the process of what? Opening one of those investment accounts. So I think what he's showing us right now is his own. But just so people could get an idea of how to do it, I'm going to open up one for myself.
Oh, you want to create one?
Yeah, but let's see what you have on yours. What was that thing that you just...
Don't fill my fingers. I just own how many shares of an exchange traded note on this brokerage account.
Okay, so we're going to see his portfolio.
54 shares of ZIF.
He owns this. What is that? 54 shares of ZIF. And what's ZIF?
ZIF is a inverse volatility index product.
Okay.
It's an exchange traded note offered by.
No. So when you make an account, it takes a few days to get approved.
It'll take a couple days to transfer the funds, I think, normally.
Okay. So what type of account should you get?
Just a regular brokerage account, unless you want to take advantage of. These are tax advantaged accounts.
Okay.
Like retirement accounts and stuff. Probably, for most purposes, a regular account is going to be fine, unless you specifically want to take advantage of these.
Okay.
Tax
So
benefits.
you get a regular account.
And then you would do it individually if it's your individual capacity. You're new, so you would enter your name.
Okay. Irene. MBAH.
You're not doing anything.
No. My first name, period, my last name.
Yeah.
Really?
Likewise.
So it asks for all this information, and
Yeah.
because I actually, well, it doesn't take long. It's just like 4 things. So what we're going to do is we're going to pause the video, and then I'm going to fill in the information, and then we're going to come back and move on to the next part. All right. See you guys soon.
Income, like, I guess if you include loans.
Okay, so I've just gotten through putting my personal information up top, and so we're gonna fill the bottom part together. So it's asking for annual income. So do we include loans or do we just not include loans?
Include salary,
Well,
social benefits, pensions, I think. So
it doesn't say student loans.
Yeah, you could do either one, I think, honestly. So this?
Yeah. I mean, I feel like my student loan is probably a lot more than that.
I mean, I don't know. Some brokers, I don't know if E-Trade does it. Some brokers restrict your investment activity depending on how much you put.
Okay, so I guess I should put at least 25 to 49.
All right. You got a huge raise suddenly.
Liquid net cash 0 to 14. Total net worth. What is that?
Investable
Minus
assets.
any debt.
Yeah.
Yeah, 0. 0 to
Is there
24.
a negative number?
How do you primarily plan to use this account? So what are we using this for? Investment?
It's up to you. I mean,
Long-term investment minus occasional transfer for expenses.
it's reasonable, yeah.
Yeah, so we're doing long-term investment. So what do we...
It doesn't really. This is like the risk averse one. This is the riskiest. Doesn't really matter, I think.
Okay, so we can go with growth.
Yeah, growth is reasonable. Excellent.
What is your investment experience?
I'm sure they'll just use this to like provide tutorials and stuff.
Okay, went with limited. Please. So what do they mean by how often do I plan on trading?
You select the amount of trades you think you'll do per month.
I know, but what does trading involve?
Means either selling a position or buying into a position.
Okay, I don't plan on doing that.
Yeah.
So 0 to 3.
I mean, one thing is that this place will charge a fee for every trade you do. So unless you have some really good reason to trade, it probably doesn't make sense to do it a lot. No one else's authorization, right?
Yeah, no. Okay, cash management futures. So what should I do with uninvested cash in my account?
I mean, what they're saying seems favorable, seems reasonable on first glance. I haven't really understood the terms yet, though.
So which one should we go with?
Depends if you want FDIC coverage, I think. If you want, in case E-Trade goes bankrupt, your money's insured.
So which one is for the, which one are you insured?
So they're all insured, depending how much. Yeah, I mean, you're probably not gonna have much more than this initially.
Yeah.
I mean, this one looks good.
International sweep deposit looks good.
Well, this is not a retirement account, so.
Yeah, this is the part where I get confused, but hopefully he knows what's going on because I don't.
I've never encountered this specific choice.
Do we have to pay extra for any of them?
I don't think so. It's just saying, like, a lot of times you'll put, like, you'll fund your account with $1,000 and you'll buy shares of something that's not evenly divisible by 1,000, so you have some cash left over. They're just asking you what you want to do with it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we can just pick whatever looks like the best option for now. Like, you can change it after you set up your account, so it's not like something that is set in stone.
Yeah, and you can also sort of use your brokerage account like a bank account. They can either give you a debit card or you write checks, but you need a certain minimum, so you can I'm sure unlock these later.
Yeah.
You don't want to do margin trading or options trading, probably.
I don't even know what that means.
So margin trading is basically just borrowing money to invest.
Okay.
So you multiply your gains if you gain, you multiply your losses if you lose. So it's pretty risky both ways.
Okay. No
And then,
thanks.
Yeah, options trading you probably don't need.
What does it mean?
So there's two types of options, calls and puts. They're just futures contracts to, like, a call option means I'll pay you a certain amount of money in order for you to promise me that you'll sell me a certain stock at a certain price later.
Oh, okay.
And the reason we entered that contract is because I think it'll be worth more than that at that time.
Yep.
So I'm willing to. I want your promise to sell to me at that price is worth a lot to me. 'Cause I think it'll be
Okay.
worth more.
Now
What's the
I
opposite?
know what options mean. I just didn't know it would mean the same thing in this context.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Generally, it's not necessary.
All right.
So then paperless is probably better.
Yeah. Go paperless, guys. Green. Word. And we shall click submit together. So hold on 1 second. All right, so we put in the username and the password, and now we're reading the agreement. And I feel like we're only reading this because we're lawyers. Okay, so when you get to this part, you have to put in your bank information.